Good morning. Hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back, yes. How are you guys doing? Thank you, my friends. Happy to see you guys also. I missed streaming. Welcome back. It's been a long time. Thank you everyone for your messages, checking on me. But I'm all good. It's just a little break. A month of 1 month long. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, we're back. Let's see if GJ gives us a trade right away. Let's see if we start to win today. New week, Monday, fresh. We have a nice level. I have to reward you guys with a nice trade. Okay. Where have you been? I've been here. I just didn't have time to stream. And now we are back full time. Well, just a little break. It was also Ramadan month, and I've been fasting, so see, I'm already drinking water a lot, and without water, I couldn't do it. A lot of streams have popped up lately. I've seen some of them, plenty of streams. I've seen you guys around different streams. I hope you guys still are keeping with break and retest, not switching, because break and retest is the king, and we're about to see it again in a matter of few minutes maybe. GBP JPY is about to give us a welcome back trade, and it's gonna be very nice. Not gonna switch at all. Just gonna stay with GJ because this is about to be a very nice trade. Hello, welcome back. How are you guys doing? How was the last month for you guys? Wins, losses? Any good trades? It's not that the market's been having, nice moves that much, you know? Haven't seen many setups. Maybe I missed some, but it's not that been so good and I missed too much. I think I didn't miss that much. Last month started bad, now almost break even. No worries, we'll get you in profit now in the upcoming days. Why is GJ going up so much? I don't know. GJ going up so much. I guess just GBP is very strong. Haven't looked at the fundamental side yet, but there must be a reason. But you can never say why it's going too much or why it's dropping too much or why it's going up too much. It can go on and on and on and never stop. Hope you didn't trade with that mentality that it's gone too much up, it has to go back down now, because that's dangerous. GJ has a very good structure right now on 1 hour time frame, and all we gotta do is wait. It's gonna be simple. We have a very nice level. You can already see that this level was respected every single time. We had a break, you had a retest, zone getting rejected, you have a breakout, you have a retest. Actually, plenty of retests here. See consolidation after consolidation. Every time price broke this level, consolidated for a little bit. Then you can see one break and retest, two. This could have been a daily or a 4-hour retest. You can see 3 times 4 break and retest on the same level. Clean and simple. Nothing complicated here. You have a breakout, you have a retest. See how easy could this be? A break, a retest. Let's see if it was valid, if the breakout was good. See, now from where candles are closed, you can see that we had 8.6, almost 9 pips breakout. This would be a perfect trade on GJ. Clean break and retest. Second one, almost the same. I guess this was almost 10 pips too. A breakout, a retest. Also left a wick, so a retest and a wick fill here. Perfect combination. I am all good. Thank you for asking. Never been better. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you for your warm welcome. So all we gotta do here is wait for the same thing. A nice 10 pip close below, a retest, and we have a very nice range to the downside. I mean, we can't even fill the whole range to the downside if we do that. Price is also rejecting from this daily resistance it has created. It tried plenty of times to break. You could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times failing to break that. Finally, we are heading back down. Let's see if we get a good close. It's going to be perfect. Looks like you're in a great shape. Not bad. I'm good. Haven't gained any weight since I lost it. Lajak, welcome my friend. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
You happy that we're back?
What did you say?
Are you happy that we're back?
Yeah, very happy.
Finally, finally, my friend. And the good thing is that we have a trade right away, almost. Almost. It's trying. Let's see what we can do today. 400 to 37k Dogecoin. Bro, you serious? 400 to 37k, how is that possible? You invested more or just 400? While you are gonna make profits with breaking retails, only one loss. Only one loss, that's great. That is great. There's been a lot of talk about crypto, but I'm not really involved with it. It's just I'm not comfortable with something that I don't have much information, and I've never really been a fan of crypto, and still the same. Still not very interested. I mean, why not take some opportunity if it comes? If some opportunity comes, why not take it? But haven't been involved with them. It's not really something that I like to do. I find FOREX way better, have more experience on it, plenty actually, and I'm comfortable with it. Oh, you bought at 5 cents and went 78. Well, I guess you're a lucky guy. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. Hypno, welcome back, my friend. Lejek, did you take any trades last week?
No, bro. I didn't
Oh,
take any trades last week. It was, I don't know.
why?
There was some, but yeah, I wanted something better and waited and waited. So no, I didn't. I didn't start my new FTMO yet.
You didn't? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw GJ some nice break and retest here, and I thought maybe you took something.
Which one?
Yeah, plenty actually. I've seen like two or three. This one here,
Yeah, I
this
think we
one here,
missed.
and also
We
this. Maybe you missed the initial moves, and then you didn't look. But yeah, let's wait now. We have this candle coming, so let's see if we could break. We have another 7 minutes left. Not too much hopes actually, because there's not much time to have a 10 pips break below in 5-6 minutes. We gotta wait. Let's see. If we don't get a break in this hour, we could have on the next one. Could this still reject to the upside? There's a possibility, yeah. I mean, if you look at GJ overall, still bullish, and we're not looking for a big move here. Just looking from a zone to the next one. And this level here has been very good, very well respected every time price has come here. You could see the reaction and the break and retest every time that happened got respected also. So we're just gonna wait for the same thing. 153.800 could be a problem. Let me check. 800. 153 800. So 153 800. Why would this be a problem, Andrea? Because that's actually our target. If you look at it, that's a 20 pip range from our zone. So if we have a 10 pips breakout and price come for a retest, the next zone is 153.800. Simple. We have a 20 pip range. First target. After that, if this holds or not, we break that, we continue all the way to 153.500. That's the next zone. But if price comes all the way down to 153.800, then comes for retest, then probably we're not going to take it, since it's going to be coming from another zone and can count as a rejection and then continue all the way up. So we only need like a 10 pip close below, maybe a candle without a bottom wick, which will show just some nice momentum. We continue at 800. After that, we can easily continue to this next zone and fill the range. Capital Hungry sent me. Welcome, guys, welcome. Thanks to Capital Hungry, the legend. How you manage risk. How I manage risk. Maybe you could be more specific how to manage risk. Risk is, it all depends, guys. It all depends from everyone does different things. A risk is different for everyone. It depends on your account, depends how you trade, your style of trading. There's no like one answer for all. For everyone is different. We can't say this is how you do it and applies to everyone, because it doesn't. Everyone does different things, and what works for someone might not work for someone else. Somebody has a $1 million account, somebody has $100 account, and it's a big difference. You can't use same risk. Not the same rule applies to both. For example, I'll tell you guys use 1% risk, and for me I can use more, but I suggest that for new guys that come to trading, even if less than that if you're new to trading. But when you have like 4 or 5 year experience, of course you are more confident and comfortable to risk more, because probably you've made plenty until then, and now you can afford to risk more and go for more than 1%. But usually for people that have a good account, 1% is could always be enough. I've said this many times, 1% a day. If you win at least like 3 days of the week, let's say 2 days you lose, 3 days you win, still 3% per week. If you have a big account, 3% a week, then almost 20% a month. That's crazy. Let's take a look. NASDAQ trade. Why you guys trading NASDAQ? Isn't FOREX enough yet? Strong uptrend support been broken. Support and resistance. Sell limit on second retest. So first problem is that you took the trade on the second retest, and usually that's not what we do because it's very risky, and price coming from a pretty strong support, actually, like 4 times rejection every time we had big rejections. Personally, I wouldn't take this. I wouldn't take this because it would be just too risky for me. Price spending this much time at this support, then coming for a retest. The main thing we do is we try to trade momentum, right? And there's no bearish momentum here. It's actually bullish, and it can easily continue up now. And if you look at it closely, you have another zone here. See, rejections, rejections, rejections. Price rejected here and here. See how this candle closed above, did a retest, and then continue up. Look what happened here. A break below, a retest, price went all the way down. Rejection, another rejection. Price closed above. Nice, strong bullish candle. Went all the way up. Then you can see how again it got rejected to the upside. This can still continue to the upside, or maybe it's going to continue down, but it's just not a classic setup how I like it. And this zone, I don't know how you decided to draw the zone. Even seeing these candles here, you put the line in the middle. For some candles it's good, for some it's not. I don't know, I would prefer maybe this zone better than this one. Just the fact that it's going all the way through the candles, in the middle of candles, that's what I don't like. But I'm glad you're in profit. Hopefully it goes your way. So let's see. Let's wait and see. GJ is pushing down. We're gonna look at other pairs too, just see what we have. Look, easy. The good setups, you can spot them right away. Look at GJ. Has perfect levels. All you gotta do is wait for the breakout. You look at USD CAD, it's pretty much a mess. Even though you can find zones, but you see that it's a little bit messy. Let's go. GBP US dollar. What a nice level. This was a good break and retest when it happened. That's a good level. If is this a good? This could be also a good level. So I think where we are right now, this is not a trade zone. I think unless we move to the upside or maybe break below here, we're not gonna have a trade on GU. It's just there's nothing in the middle. We could say maybe it has created a small zone here, and now it's acting as resistance because we have a few rejections, but it's not a safe zone to take a trade. I wouldn't trust it. Euro US dollar, nothing much. EJ looks like it's making another retest from what I see, since it looks like we broke this level before. It actually happened a retest before, now it's a second. Could this be a daily retest? It could be. But not too long ago the retest happened. Right when the market opened. So I'm gonna wait there, it's nothing. GBP AUD. I think somebody asked about GA here. I don't really prefer trading GA, but from what I see on the 1 hour, it looks like we have support here, and it's getting rejected for a few times now. The 4 hour now, it's a little bit complicated because you have a zone here on the left on the 4 hour, and also this support that we currently have, but the 4 hour candles can reject all the way closing at this zone, so we have too many zones in between. I would skip. Actually, I've been talking about GA, but this is Aussie dollar. Sorry guys, this is Aussie dollar. I don't even know why I was thinking that this is GA. Anyway, the setup is not valid right now. We're gonna stay away from this. We need just clean setups. We need a clean setup. I don't see here anything. Let's go. Always clean everything before doing analysis. Let's see, GBP AD. There's a resistance here. Let's check the 4 hour. 1 hour has a good zone, but it's not clean because if this breaks above, that means it goes all the way up around here. Then could be like as a rejection. But is there a chance to a downside? To the downside, we might have a chance. If this zone breaks, we have a good chance to a downside. We'll keep an eye on this for later on. Check your NZD. Let's take a look at your NZD. I don't know what you guys are looking at on your NZD. Maybe buys. Could the buys be nice here? Do people? How do people? Hi, do people trade CHF JPY? Of course, plenty of them trade CHF JPY. Look, USD. Honestly, if you look at USD, just watch was this too big of a consolidation, and anything you trade inside this is gonna be complicated. Is this the time for price to continue up? The 4 hour, there's plenty of candles, some rejecting here, some here, some a little bit lower. I I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to get involved here. From what I see, we could see some continuation. But you go back to the daily and you can see how big this zone on the left is. I'd rather stay out of this for now. For now, if EURUSD gives a break on the daily here, then that's a big thing. We could finally move all the way up, maybe fill this whole range to the upside. But this is a key level for EURUSD. It's been a very, very long time. That's a big consolidation. Let me check here. That's a month of consolidation. That's big, big consolidation. For a whole month, price couldn't break that. So once we break that, we could have a very good move to the upside. Let's see. Look, one safe setup we have is on GJ. If that doesn't come, then I don't see much on the other pairs here. Bitcoin to 44K. Okay, let's go. I think it's gonna drop more, little by little. It's gonna go lower. Phil, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. See, only GJ has a clean setup. We're gonna wait for it. Maybe it's gonna take some time, but we'll see. Nice to see you back. Thank you, my friend. My pleasure. Let's take a look if we have any kind of news. We have to check the news always before we want to take a trade. Today it looks like we are free today from the news. There's a medium, so we have this speech in 10 hours. 8 hours, so nothing much. All medium. No high impact today. We're clean. If GJ gives us a breakout, it's gonna be nice. Welcome guys. Bitcoin down 20k in the beer run after June, July. Of course it's gonna drop. I mean, it'd only be stupid to buy at 50k. It's time for a drop. You know, it can't just go up all the time. As soon as it's gonna start to move, just like the other forex pair that we have here. You know, if we have a good drop, decent drop, I think I'm gonna buy some, but it's too high still. It touched 64k, now down at 42k. I drop him 10k per day like it's nothing. This is why I don't like them, because it can drop 10k in a day, then go up again 10k. And it's not a good thing. Hello sir, I use myfxbook.com. I don't know if you see it, but if you don't, myfxbook.com is the page, the website I use for the news. But there are plenty other websites. Forex Factory could be one. Okay, good thing that both are saying that we don't have any news today. Let's go investing.com. Today, no high impact news. Only in yen, GDP. We'll see. In the meanwhile, GJ is getting rejected again. More rejections we have, the better. Dan, what's up, my friend? Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. I missed you guys too. I missed streams. I missed trading with you guys. We'll see. Hopefully GJ is gonna be the first trade, and I think should be perfect. But could be a matter of time only. Welcome back. Dominic, hello my friend. Why it's the best to see more rejections? The more rejections you have, that means the stronger the support gets. So whenever price breaks a strong support, of course you expect a big move after that. So the more rejections we have is always better. Because you can see how good this level is, how strong it is. It's not the same as taking a trade on this kind of level when you have so many rejections. You are a lot more confident to take the retest when it breaks because you know that every time price came here, how big the rejections were. So you know that same thing is going to happen again. What market does, it just repeats itself. And it's not the same when you just have a rejection and nothing more else. It's not the same. You don't have the same confidence when there's, just only 2, 3 rejections, nothing much. Can you look at your JPY? Yes, I can. What is your plan here? Look, EJ is at this support 1 hour. It's also 4 hour support. The 4 hour it might be a little bit lower, as you can see here. So we have like 2 levels in between. If we go to the 1 hour, you could see this. It's not a very clean chart. I mean, we can see overall that we have a support here, but let's say we close below this, then you have these rejections on the left immediately and you don't feel comfortable. It's always the best to have, when we break a level, to have free traffic on the left, at least for a certain, let's say for at least 15-20 pip lower than that. So if we have a 20 pip clean range to the downside, that would be the best. But when we have rejections, plenty of candles on the left, it's not clean, you don't feel comfortable taking it. Taking GJ as an example, you could see that until 153 to 0.800, you don't have any problems or traffic, maybe, if we can say. And until then, once it touches that zone, then we might have some problems. Why did you stop streaming? I said before I was fasting, so I need to take a break. What time frame you use to execute your trade? 1 hour. I execute my trades 1 hour, sometimes on the 4 hour. It doesn't have to be to go to 5 minute ticket trade, because when you have a level, that all that matters. You don't need to go to 5 minutes because it's the same level. You just gotta buy when it comes for retest. Like, it's a pretty simple thing. I know a lot of people change to 5 minute to take an entry or these kind of things, but here is just not needed. You have a breakout, you wait for the retest on your zone, and that's it. C Trader took my money over 1K. Imagine that through C Trade Farm. The money would have gone back to my sub account. Where's that? Look, bro, if you had the money in copy traded, the money goes back into one of your accounts. I don't know how that is. I mean, you have to ask support because plenty of people thought that the money disappeared or something. It's just on your IC Market. Go to IC Market website, log in into your profile. Somewhere there, you have the money. I think at first it doesn't show or something, but it's there. Okay, they can't steal your money. Try to withdraw something and maybe you get the option to see where the money is. Because I can't tell you like a solution because it hasn't happened to me. But I know some people texted me thinking that I took the money or something. It's have no connection. I mean, it's the broker. It's if it was my broker, then maybe. But when you have that problem, just communicate with them. I'm sure they'll tell you where the money is. It's in your account somewhere. For someone who's been fasting, has put a lot of muscle. No, bro, I'm the same. Haven't gained or lost anything. I just grew my hair. But I'm the same. I haven't gained anything. Good to see you, long time. Good to see you too, man. Thank you. Thank you guys. Welcome back. USDJPY. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I saw USDJPY. Look. See if we look on the left. This support doesn't really connect with the supports on the left. I mean, there's some of them yes, with some of them not. And you have these rejections just a little bit lower. You could see these wicks here, how they got rejected, same level. You could say this is the support where candles are closing. Then you look left and you have all these rejections. You see that, okay, this is another support. Then how do you trade this? Should you wait for a break below? If you do, then you have another one here. So it's pretty messed up here. I think I'm gonna skip this. I'm not a fan of this setup right now. I'm a fan of this setup. And I'm gonna wait for this. Waiting for GJ. If someone wants to invest in cryptocurrency or stocks, which books would you recommend? I don't know. I mean, books doesn't usually tell you where to invest. Like, there's no book telling you that you have to invest in this or in that because you can write the book and time can pass on. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it could be books that tell you about something for the future, not for something that's happening now. I don't know actually. I don't know. I haven't read any books about forex or cryptocurrency or anything. I mean, at the beginning, I wanted to read Naked Forex, but I didn't even read for. I didn't read a single page. It's just I didn't need them, but there are some good books actually. I think one of the good books that people recommend is Trading in a Zone or something like this. But about stocks, I have no idea. About cryptocurrency, I have no idea. Phil, yeah, ask them, Phil, because they'll tell you where it is, or ask for the money to, to withdraw it, and they probably have access to it. GU is pushing up. Look, you never know. This might be setting up for a break above, then a retest to continue up. You never know. This could set up for buys. I mean, we're getting rejected from this small support here. Trying to push. We have another 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, you might get a breakout. You never know. Gonna wait. GJ is still there. It's nothing much. Just ranging. Guys, if you want to see how I execute trades for some of these that haven't seen me before, you have the simulator sessions that I did before, and just search on the channel, you can see them, or just watch the live webinars because we took plenty of trades. We have plenty of examples. Does the break and retest happen on the same candle, or you want different candles? Both. Look, if price breaks a zone and comes right for the retest, that's the best, because you want to go with momentum, and once it breaks and right after it comes for retest, that's the best break and retest you can get. And there's a very high chance of continuation whenever that happens. But if price breaks and doesn't come right away, does that mean it's not valid? No. As long as it doesn't go to another zone after breaking, but let's say it just breaks, then it consolidates a little bit, then comes for retest, we could still have the retest on the continuation. As long as the left side, as long as on the left we have a clean range, nothing is causing this small consolidation, then it's no problem. But we want that momentum. We always want to have the retest right away. But not every time you get that, so you have to get used to have a retest after 1 or 2 hours maybe. So it depends on the setup, but the best is when it comes right away for a retest, just like these two examples you have here. It's very clear and obvious. You have rejections, then boom, you have a clean break above. Price is making a retest right away. Also, when it makes the retest on the first 10 minutes, that's even better, because you can be done in 20-30 minutes. You can be done with a trade. You can see the retest. You can see the continuation, it filled the wick. Also, when it leaves a wick, it's even better. But also, the break is good. That's great. We have continuation. Everything is clean. But what if price does this or doesn't do the retest, then comes for retest like this, for example? Can you take this? The first thing is that you already hit another zone, which means this can be a rejection from resistance and come all the way down, because this could be a major daily or weekly zone. So that's why we don't want to take these kind of setups. This one worked, of course, but it's not a consistent thing. When price comes from another zone, that's when we don't take it. But let's say we don't have anything here on the left. As long as it stays here and doesn't move to this one, it's still valid, even if it comes after 2-3 hours. Please check SDCAD chart. Okay, let's take a look. Hello, welcome guys, welcome back. Where were you? I've been here. Just a little break. SDCAD 1 hour support right now. You're waiting for a break below and some retest and continuation if it happens. Let's take a look at SDCAD. These pairs, guys, are secondary. These pairs, if we don't have anything on the major ones, then we come to these. Is this a good setup? It does look good. It's not bad. It does look good. Can we take this? If it does break, we can maybe. Let's see how many pips with this range. 16, that's good. And we can even take SDCAD with less than 10 pips breakout. Like more than 6, 7, could be good. And a 17 pips range, that's good. Do you take swing trades? Well, no. I don't swing. I mean, I can hold a scalp trade for long term. Maybe if I see that this has potential. I mean, the runners could be counted as, swing trades, maybe, I don't know. But I don't go into a trade and say, okay, I'm gonna hold this for days or something like that. No. But scalp can turn out into swing trade easy. But I don't go for a trade like I decide to go for a swing. Not like that. How long have you been trading? What broker you use? Been trading since 2016. It's been quite some time now. The broker I use, there's plenty. There's plenty good brokers. Pepperstone, IC Markets. You have Traders Domain. Personally, I use Pepperstone and IC Markets. I would use Traders Domain if it would have more options to deposit, maybe. But for now, no. But maybe in the future, if new options for depositing comes, I'll use Traders Domain. Why not use a broker where you know the owner and you have access to the owner? You can ask him anything. There's no problems with withdrawals or anything. Good spreads. What more can you use? Can you ask? Pepperstone is great also. I've been using for a long time. IC Markets also good. Plenty of choices. Just pick and choose. I told you guys the website to go check brokers. You can go to wikifx.com. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. What happened? They hacked it or what? No, no. Here we go. So you have all information here. Just click the name of the broker and you can find out if it's regulated or all these kind of things. TransferWise review. Yes, plenty of brokers here, plenty of information. Now this page is actually legit because look, they go to their office and they find out if they do have an office or not. They confirm the address. Like you see IC Markets. See, they have pictures of where the broker is. You know, they go to their office. They take pictures. See details. They give you information, website address. It's a good page, not bad. GBP/USD is making a breakout. It's trying to break, yeah. We have another 20 minutes to see if it's gonna break for real. If we do have a break, why not take it? We'll see. We need a break like this, 10 pips close above. That's gonna be the breakout for us. Welcome back, my friend. Fun Happens is back. You get surprised when you saw that I'm back? Would you look at GBP NZD? Yes, of course. I don't see much here. Actually, there's a resistance here. If it breaks, there could be a nice move to the upside. Other than that, nothing much. Still rejecting. GJ got rejected. Seems like we don't have hopes for a breakdown. Geo breaking up, trying to break up. Still more time, we'll see. I'm good, my friend. How are you? I'm very good. Upgraded to black charts. Had to switch. Had to switch to black charts. We're gonna change them probably soon. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Just a minute. Okay, let's see. You still there? Dr. Forex, welcome, man. You said 2 months ago I'll be back in 2 minutes. Took 2 months. No, no, no. It's not true. That's not true. Any tips on being consistent? 4 months on a real account and I'll break even. Well, there's plenty of things to be consistent that you need to do. First thing is, have you been trading the same way on all the time? Like every trade, is it the same pattern? Or are you just trading different things? That's one thing. Second, how are you managing the risk? Are you using the same risk on every trade, or on some are you going 10% and some 1%? That's one more thing. There are some other things too. But first, are you trading the same way all the time or just changing strategies all the time? And look, changing risk, there's a difference. There's a difference between using 1% usually and sometimes risking 3-4%. For example, I change the risk in different occasions, but I never go more than I usually do. But I go less than I usually do in some of the trades. So there are trades when I use half percent, let's say if I use 1%, there are trades where I use low risk, let's say half, because maybe there's something, a little problem in the setup that makes you feel uncomfortable. So you use less risk, but never, it doesn't matter how good the setup is, you're going to use the same risk. Now, you use the price action with Wicks Don't Lie. I don't know about the way you trade, but whatever it is, you have to look if you're comfortable with that, if that works for you, because not uh, everything that works for me works for you too. I've said many times, break and retest might not be for you, but might be for other people. For example, swing trading is not for me, or Fibonacci, or some other strategies. Break and retest is what suits me. Maybe break and retest can suit you too. Why don't you try it? Because maybe the strategy could be uh, a factor that you can be consistent. The way you trade maybe is not consistent. You don't get enough trades to make you consistent. Look, if you're just to break even, maybe you're just missing one last thing. I don't know exactly your situation, how you trade, or what you do, but since you're journaling, you might be able to find that out soon. That you're missing something just to get you over that line that you are still break even. Look, it's great to be in break even actually. You only have 4 months, you know. 4 months, that's almost nothing on a real account. I don't know if you've been more than 4 months without a real account then, but 4 months it's not too much. You know, in Forex you gotta go at least like a full year to go and to find out what you can do, what you can't do, because the whole 12 months there's gonna be plenty of different situations, different months. It's gonna be months of profits, like 3 months you can have full profits every day. Then you can have 1 or 2 bad months. It can all be different on different times, and you gotta test yourself on different times, on difficult times, on easy times. Just looking back at the previous year, how hard it was. And for example, me that I trade since 2016, I've seen many different months and times and different kind of markets, hard times where it's very difficult to find a trade, times where you have plenty of setup but there's plenty of news, and everything gets affected by fundamentals and all these kind of things. You have to be able to experience different situations on the markets to find out if you can be profitable or not. We went through the toughest times, through COVID, through news, vaccination, all these kind of things, Brexit, and we still went to be profitable during these tough times. Now you go back and say to yourselves, what if none of these happened? It would have been so easy to trade these tough times and we still made profits. I mean, that's pretty big achievement for everyone to still be in profits in such tough times. Then you go and imagine if there's no fundamentals, when there's no news, no COVID, how easy it would be to trade. I told you guys before COVID and Brexit and all these kind of things, you could go 3-4 months without a loss. Everything was so smooth. Had like 3 months without any loss before COVID. Find a good way how to trade, follow that, use good risk. You're gonna go long. You're gonna be for the long term here on this market. Forex is a long term thing. It's not just a quick scheme, making some quick money here. You can make very quick money when you have enough experience. When you have the experience I have, all I need is half an hour. Once the breakout happens, half an hour is probably first 10 minutes it makes the retest, another 10 minutes make the moves, and done. You got to trade. You don't spend more time on it. You'll come to that time. Hopefully, everyone will come to that time where even if one trade a week is going to be enough for you. Because after trading 3, 4 years, I mean, you must have a big account by then. And then on a big account, things are different. One trade per week and you're done. You make enough. You don't stress yourself. You don't go and look for trades all the time, every single day. Just got over the emotions with real money. That was a huge barrier for me. Yeah, plenty of people have the same problem. Going to trade with real money, and yeah, it all depends on your situation when you go trade with the real money, because depends what account you have. What's your background? Do you work something else, or are you gonna depend on forex and that money you have on the account? These all have their effect. It all depends. When you depend on only forex, you have small money, it's going to be a lot of pressure. When you have another job and you're trading forex, you have less pressure, you have less stress, you can trade, comfortable. That's why I don't prefer people that leave their job and focus on forex. No, treat forex as a side thing first. Have your job, and that, yeah, you're 100% secure that you're going to get some money, and treat forex as a side thing until you get comfortable, until you find a way how to trade, until you're fully sure that you can be consistent, you can make profits, you're able to use risk, you're able to take losses, because a lot of people cannot take a loss and they end up blowing their whole account because they just can't take a small loss. Instead, they hold and goes too deep and becomes late to close, then everything goes to hell. What sizing considered a big account? It depends again. Look, it all depends where you live, you know. For some countries, making $100 per week can be more than enough. Making 500 per month in some places, you can live just fine. Making 1K, you can live very, very good in some places, 1K per month. In some cases, 1K is not enough at all. For example, in America or in New York, for example, I've seen some very bad places and it costs at least 1 or 2K rent for a month. Now, you need a pretty big account if you live there. It all depends where you live, what's your expenses. Your merch shop are inactive, or I'll let you know because it's on the description. Yeah, I'm gonna delete them. Would you say that you broke and now is doing a retest? Well, according to 1 hour time frame here, there's no breakout yet. We had a rejection the previous hour. Now this current candle is trying to push. Now we trade 1 hour and higher time frames, more than 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. Most of the time it's 1 hour. We don't go lower than 1 hour. So there's no break if you look at the 1 hour. Until this candle closes above, there's no breakout for us. There could be on lower time frames, but we don't trade lower time frames. Hmm, how can I work when I'm in? How can I trade when I'm in work? Getting job soon, only 19. You can do it, man. You can do it. If London and York session, you are working at both sessions, then spend some time on Asian session. You know, maybe it doesn't mean to just trade all the time. Just study the markets. Look for a certain pattern. Look how good it works. Look how often it works. What do you need to do to make that consistent? Then you find some time and you execute some trades. You see how it does work for you, and then there comes a time where you may be fully ready to take that step and just focus on trading and leave your job or something like that. You're only 19, yeah, man. You can make plenty of time. You can always make time for something that you want to achieve, for something that you want to learn. I know that working and trading can be hard. On some jobs, maybe you can even take a look at charts during the day. But if not, find some time. There's 24 hours in a day. I mean, nobody works 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter if it's not 3, 4 hours of studying. 1 hour could be enough. Who knows? It all depends on you. What's your opinion on Soul's trading channel? No idea who that is. No streams for a month. How come? No streams for a month. Will you still trading? Yeah, I was trading, but not much. I said it was some time off. You wait another hour to see what happens. Yeah, every hour. If I was trading alone, let's say, I wouldn't have to look the charts until full hour. You can just go check the chart 5 minutes earlier and see if there's any setup for you. But since we're on live stream, we just chat and talk about things. Otherwise, there would be no need to stay in front of the charts until the next candle opens. Every, before the candle closes, 5 minutes earlier, you go to the charts, you go through the pairs. It's easy to spot a break and retest. You spot a break and retest, you wait for it 5 minutes, the breakout comes, the retest comes, you take a trade 30 minutes, 40 minutes maximum, sometimes maybe take an hour, and you're done with the trade. What's the first target for GU? The first target depends. It looks like there's a zone around here. So that could be a first target for GU. If it closes like this, comes for retest, then we can continue to this next zone. That's the first target. It's around 20 pip range. Not bad at all. In our country, Kenya, 150 is enough a month if you're a student. See? Yeah. True. Plenty of places. $150 is pretty much enough for a whole month, maybe. It all depends where you live. My country, for example, having good profits, making 100 euros per day, my country is perfect, man. The average pay that people get here a month is 200, 300 maybe. It was a few years back, 2, 3 years back maybe. It was 170 euros average that people get. Now could be 200 or 300, but people live pretty good with 300-400 per month, even less maybe. And now making $100 or euros per day here, you can live very, very good. Morning, morning. Do you do stocks or just forex? Only forex. No stocks. You could also trade on high time frame daily. Yeah, you can. Is Beytullah a student of Look FX now? No. Beytullah is my student, and I don't know. Luke. I don't know Luke FX. No idea. Why? Do you see Beitu somewhere else? How long have you been trading? Since 2016. He's always in his Zoom channel. No, I think Beitu is also part of Forex family, so he could be just join them because I don't think it's a student. He just joins them because he didn't have where to else probably. Hello, hello guys, welcome back. Thank you. Do you call out trades or just give ideas? Yeah, I call trades. We call trades with tells entry, stop loss, take profit, the process before it, after it, everything. No, no, Beitu wouldn't go somewhere else. Beitu is with us. Are you a retest trader or a breakout trader? Are you a retest trader or breakout trader? I am a trader of break and retest. The breakout doesn't go alone without a retest. They go together. They go together. Breakout and the retest go together. I wait for the breakout. The breakout is the confirmation, and I enter on the retest. Do you believe trading is like drugs addictive? My friend, trading is very addictive. Like when you start to trade, it's it's not like drugs because you can't have drugs all the time maybe, but trading is even more like 24 hours on the charts. You were working on a beard oil while on streams, yeah, yeah, selling beard oils. You guys want some? And trading is very addictive, guys. It is. You know why? Because there's money involved. That's why it's addictive. Because people are addictive to money. See you, my friend. Thank you for joining today. Guys, the first years in Forex are very bad for the people around you because you're gonna be all the time in the phone and on the PC looking at charts. You are very annoying to others. But it's just a period of time. Once you get settled, you learn how to trade, then it all becomes good. You spend less time on charts. You make a schedule. You trade any other pair as well on the live stream? Yes, I do. All the pairs you see on the right side, maybe you don't see them. Let me see. No, you don't see them, but maybe from other streams you could see. Yes, I do. I have some pairs. I look at them. If they give me a chance to trade them, I trade them. I usually look at the major pairs. If they don't give any setups, I go to secondary pairs. If they give me a setup, I trade them too. Why not? They all move pretty much the same. They respect levels. It's no big difference. What do you think about FTMO? It's good for people who don't have money to trade. Why not? When you say you wait for the retest to get trade after the break, could you explain your entry on lower time frames? Would you normally wait for the break to break the high after a pullback? How do you do it? No, my friend. It's very simple. I don't know if you saw me before taking a trade, but there are plenty. Also, you have simulations that we did. Also, you have live trades. It's a simple thing. You have a 1 hour breakout. Let's say this candle closes above. Now this is your support, right? Price is going to make a retest continue. While price is coming to the downside, I wait for price to hit this zone. Once it comes here, I take buys. I don't go to a lower time frame because there's no need. I just need price to come at this particular zone here. Once it comes, I buy. Do you wait for the price to break the high? No, I don't. I want to catch this move. Until price comes to break this high, I'm gonna miss 20 pips. I don't want to miss that, so I take while it's doing the retest here. Does it work? It works perfectly for years. Has a very good win rate. Any upgrade on the strategy yet? No, there's no upgrade. It's right now it's pretty good. Does the strategy needs to something new? It doesn't need anything new. While the market's still the same, it doesn't need to do anything with it. I mean, if conditions will change, market's gonna change something. I guess you gotta change something in your strategy too if it starts to not work something. But as long as it works perfectly, there's no need to change anything. Would you short you if this 1 hour closes back inside the range? Could be a false break in lower time frame. No, because we don't care what happens in the lower time frames. What we care is the 1 hour. If this candle comes all the way down, closes below, that means just a rejection because this one first place was not a breakout. If a candle would close above, then the next one would close back in the range, then yeah, you could say it's a fake out. But without a breakout, it's not a fake out. It just would be a rejection, nothing else. How long did you trade before you saw consistency? A year, maybe. A year of trying different things, trying different strategies, and just trying like everyone else. I tried everything: Fibonacci indicators, systems, algos. I tried patterns, different ones, uh, plenty of things, but nothing had consistency. Have you ever take a trade as you planned, break and retest, but the market went the opposite way? Of course, we have losses too, but the most important thing is to win more than you lose. We have every time, it could be 5, 6 wins in a row, then a loss. 5, 6 wins in a row, then another loss. Of course, it's going to be losses. Nothing is 100%. I mean, if that would be 100%, would be all billionaires by now. But nothing is 100%. But the way we trade is very, very consistent. Losses happens, of course. There could be the best setup in the world, or everything can go as you plan. The setup can be perfect, and it could fail, but it rarely happens. Most of the time, it's going to be a reason. It rarely happens a setup to fail without any kind of reason. Does it happen? Yeah, it could happen, but most of the time it's going to be a reason why it happens. Do you wait for the retest on the 1 hour, or what about if the retest shows only in 15 minutes? Then it doesn't matter. I just leave it. If it doesn't give me the retest on the 1 hour, I'll leave it. It doesn't matter that's making a retest on the 15 minutes. For me, it doesn't apply anything. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the 1 hour. It's a rule. I don't use lower than a 1 hour. Look, guys, it's your choice. You can look at lower time frames. You can do different things, but these are just my rules. I have reasons why I decided when I did it to not look at lower time frames. Lower time frames caused a lot of distraction, a lot of confusion. You cannot trust your analysis when I'm talking about me. I mean, I could not trust my analysis. It could cause a lot of problems. Like 1 hour tell me something else, 30 minutes something else, 15 minutes something else. It's hard to have every single time frame telling you the same thing. It rarely happens. So what I did was I stick just to higher time frames, 1 hour and up, because there could be a trade on the 1 hour, and I would go to the 30 minute, and then 30 minute would close back in a range or something, and then I would close the trade in a loss, thinking that it's going to be fake out. Then price would still continue to the upside, and 1 hour would still be right, but only because of lower time frames, I closed and took a loss before, and I decided to just not look at them at all. They can do whatever they want. They can close back in the range 15 minutes, 5 minutes, but I don't care. As long as 1 hour stays good, for me, the lower time frames won't cause any problems. How do we recognize that market go to the opposite way? How to handle it? Look, there's going to be a reason if market is going to go the opposite way. Even before you take a trade, you have to look for reasons to see if there's a reason that this trade might go against you. Usually we don't have a reason. We look for reasons that can go, you know, in our way, not the opposite way. Usually there's no reason, but there's if there's a small reason that price might go against us, then we have choices so we can lower our risk. We can prepare for that. But even before taking a trade, you can see if there's a chance or not. Usually all the trades we take, high chances. Yeah, patience. Patience is very important, my friends. If you're not able to stand in front of charts for these times when there's nothing happening, you're not going to be able to survive on the long term. This is what it takes. You wait 2, 3 hours, maybe there's no trade. Then in 15 minutes, you get a trade and you're done in 10, 15 minutes. You don't get to wait too much. You finish fast. You have to get used to see your account without any trades. You know, I think I told you guys before. When when I saw myself not taking a trade for a whole day, I saw that I have improved in forex. You know, because there could be a time where I just couldn't see my account staying without any trades open. I would constantly look for trades, constantly seeing trades running. It was like a addiction, you know. First, I passed a full day without taking a trade. I said, okay, now I know I've made progress now. Why? Because I'm picking and choosing. I'm not just taking anything that I see. I'm making choices now. I'm not just putting money on anything. I'm trying to pick something good. I'm being careful with my money. Then it would go 2 days, maybe 3 days without taking something. That's how you know you've made progress, you know. And the reason plenty of people use lower time frames is that they have that urge to trade all the time. And if you go on lower time frames, you're going to see plenty of trades, of course. because lower time frame is going to be a lot of movement. But on the 1 hour, you see only one candle. But you go on 5 minutes, it's going to be plenty of candles before the 1 hour closes. Look, nobody trades for hours a day. Maybe, new traders do that, but I don't have to trade. Maybe I look charts, like I said before. I only need 5 minutes before the candle closes. I can see if I have a setup. If no, then there's no point of watching the charts all the time. You can when you're new because you are learning things, but once you learn almost everything, nobody knows everything. But when you learn, when you make plenty of experience, there's no need to stay in front of charts all day. All you gotta do is was the charts 5 minutes before, for example, for the way I trade, you look for 5 minutes. You see if you have a breakout. Yes, you wait for the retest. You're going to be done in 30 minutes and over. Trading like one session. Look, if I find a trade now, unload the session, I would say, okay, good. I don't need more trades. But if not, then I'm going to go to New York session and look if I find a trade. If not, then done until the next day. How many trades to look to trade on? Look, you can pick some pairs and the ones that you feel like you're more comfortable trading them, because there are pairs that are very volatile. For example, GBP and ZD. GBP and ZD is very volatile, or GA, for example. They move pretty crazy. They can do deep retests. They can, stop you out and still going their way to stop you out first. But that's not good. And they're not very comfortable to trade them. So you can choose some pairs that move steady, they are consistent. GU 4 hours a little higher. Yeah. It is a little higher. Anyway, if it breaks, we need a good break, so we'll see if it breaks the 4 hour too. It's getting a little bit messy now with too many zones. The next one at 1.41300. Herman, welcome back, my friend. Muntahu, welcome. Good morning. If a candle closes 10 pips above the range 1 hour before the 4 hour close, should you wait for the 4 hour close to take a trade? It's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, if the 1 hour is very good, maybe there's no need to wait for the 4 hour at all. You can take it on the 1 hour, because in the 1 hour it can give you enough. You can be done until the 4 hour opens. Then when the 4 hour opens, you can get another chance maybe. You can take it again on the 4 hour. It all depends. If this breakout is good, why not take it? Because what's the thing? Even if it doesn't go in profit too much, it doesn't reach your target, the 4 hour is gonna open. That means you can still just hold the trade. You can just get another confirmation. Having a 1 hour and a 4 hour breakout, same time, double confirmation is the best. But it doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, the long monitor, the wide, it's very nice. You can see a whole month on the 1 hour on this 49 inch. It's pretty dope for FOREX. But do you need a monitor like this to be profitable? Of course, no. You can be profitable with just a phone. I feel like Kaju is not gonna break. Still close below, maybe. Oh, the dollar. Like we talked on 4 hours of dollar before. There's two zones in between the 1 hour and the 4 hour. It's not clean. How are you guys doing now? Is COVID over? Still in your countries or not yet? In my country, we are almost over. Cases now are very low, less 100 per day, because it used to be 700 per day. Now we are 40, 50. Nothing much. Heard India is bad. Yeah, in India, it's still bad. Hopefully, it's done. It's over soon, and we can go back again, same as we were before. Do you take a break from streaming? Yeah, had a break from trading and streaming. Oh man, the sun is gonna make me go blind. It's too much light. Okay, now it's better. Which country? Kosovo. I don't know how to tell you. Kosovo. Close to Albania. Okay, if we don't have anything on this hour too, I guess just gonna go then wait lower later on and see if we get anything or not. It's just Monday, so have some patience. We'll see. Might take some time, but at the end, it's gonna be good whenever we have something. Hello, my friend. Good to be back. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a good upcoming days. We'll see. This is how I would look for. Okay, let's take a look. Candle respect the low previous candle. Support formed on this area. 2 pips below previous 30-minute candle. Trade would be taking a break of the previous 30-minute candle. Would close particles at 1 leave to target 4-hour highs. So you said trade would be taking a break of the high of the previous 30-minute candle. So your entry would have been here then. Or no, actually you took it here in this candle after you probed this. No, I don't know. It's a very different way how I trade. I think it would be very risky, to be honest, because it's just getting rejected from support. It's just not enough confirmation, not good enough to say that's gonna go up. Wait, GJ is dropping. How much is gonna drop? Let's see. What about Jew finally? On Jew now, I don't know. There's nothing really. GJ is starting to give some hopes. It's pushing all the way to the downside. Imagine this coming all the way down, closing without a bottom wick. Oh man, it's gonna be very, very nice. If GBP/USD closes way above the minor zone, are you taking it on the retest? No, I'm not trading GBP/USD. I said before, I don't like the pair. I don't trust it. It's very volatile. It moves weird sometimes, so I'm just gonna focus on these other pairs. GJ here, for example, if it closes below, It's gonna be nice. EJ2, don't tell me. No, on EJ I don't like it because there's too many levels. It's a 4 level, it's a 1 level. The best is GJ. See what GJ did. It got rejected a few times, went all the way up, got rejected fully from the top, from the upside, and went all the way down, going below the support. It's pushing very nice. We have huge momentum. If we close like this, we get a retest and straight to the downside. There's no doubt this is going to be perfect trade. I'll just wait for it. It's coming. I like this drop here. I just hope that gives us a proper breakout so we don't have to skip this because of a weak break. Let's go. We have 12 minutes. Very nice. 12 minutes and off we go. No way, man. No way, GJ got rejected all the way. This can't be happening. 3 minutes left. 2. What's your GU bias? Right now it's just ranging. I don't see anything. It's bullish still, if you look at it. Still bullish. This GJ is gonna disappoint us here. Last minute, it got rejected all the way. Instead needs to close all the way down here. Otherwise, not a good confirmation. Do you prefer candle close with no wick? Yeah, sometimes I do. It's good because it shows that there's a lot of momentum, and usually it does make a new high when it leaves a candle with no top wick. Eid Mubarak, and nice to see you again. Same to you, my friend. I am back, don't worry. Oh man. GJ is gonna close all the way above. That is very unfortunate. It's a wiki morning, yes. There's a good break on Iran ZD. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's not very good because it got rejected from this. I think, yeah, skip. GJ, no breakout. USD CAD, nothing. GU still in the range. EU, nothing here. EJ still at that support. Oh man. Had big hopes for GJ, but yeah, nothing happened at the end. GBP and ZD closed above, but I can't trust it really because it pushed all the way up. Seems like a rejection from this, and also it's not a very stable pair. Yeah, guys, nothing until the next hour. Till the next hour, we're nothing. We can't do anything. It's just wait until next hour. And it's Monday, so it's gonna take some time for market to set up. And then we'll see. Maybe something comes. I think something is gonna come during the day because we have, good levels. We have some levels. Once we break them, I mean, no GJ sooner or later, it's gonna break one way or another. Either to the upside or to the downside, a break is gonna come. It's just a matter of time. It's taking some time, and we have to wait. Whenever it comes, whatever level is gonna break, it's gonna be good. Still early. It's like 10. It's 10 a.m. still. We have plenty of time until the end of the day. Something needs to come. GJ could still continue to the downside. We still need that break below. Until that comes, we can't really do much. And it's not worth staying here, guys, for another hour. That would just be torture. Staying in front of the charts for another hour is torture. Since we don't have anything, we go leave the charts. You can come 5 minutes before and look if there's anything to trade. If not, you wait for the next hour. You can do in the meanwhile something until the next hour. I think I'm gonna go now because watching the charts here for another hour is just gonna hurt your eyes. There's no setup. 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes before the candle closes next hour, you come and check. Otherwise, for today, I think I'm done here. I'm not done. I'm gonna trade during the day, but for the stream. It's been almost 3 hours. Nothing yet. We'll be back tomorrow again, same time. And have a nice day, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow again. For this session, it's enough. We'll see you tomorrow again. Hopefully today you know what to wait for. GU or GJ. These are two setups that are coming up. And we'll see you. 1 hour, you have free time now for another hour. Unless you trade different strategy, but if you trade break and retest till the next hour, you don't have to do anything here. Thanks everyone. Have a nice day. See you. Thank you all for your warm welcome. Glad to be back. Happy to be back. Hopefully we're gonna have some good trades on the coming days. Thank you everyone. See you.